Good morning, my dear students. Today we are going to discuss an important topic that is called derivative of a function in parametric form. In the last class, we have discussed about the derivative of a function using logarithm, and in previous class, we have discussed about the implicit and explicit function. Now, why we need parametric form? Before going to find the derivative of the function in parametric form, first of all we know what actually the parametric form is. Suppose there are two variables, suppose x and y. To get the relation between x and y, suppose there is no direct relation between x and y, you cannot create like relations between x and y. The relation is not explicit or not implicit. There is no such type of relation between x and y. In previous whatever the classes we have taken, here either the function is implicit function or a explicit function. And if we cannot create relation between the two variables either in the form that is not in the form that is explicit and not in the implicit, in such cases we are going to introduce a new variable to create the relation between x and y, and that new variable is called the parameter. And whatever be the form of function you will get, and that form is called parametric form. For example, suppose that x is a function of t, and g is another function. Y is a function which is in terms of t. And if we create relation between x and y in some possible way, then we can say that relation is called parametric form. For example, suppose that you know a equation, this is called equation of a circle, and this form is called, here you can express y in terms of x, it is called implicit function, and it is called Cartesian form. This type of form are called Cartesian form. Okay, now if I say take x is equal to a cos theta and y equal to a sin theta, then here you see x is a function of theta and here y is a function of also theta. Here third variable is introduced, and if you squaring both sides, you will get a square cos square theta plus sin square theta is equal to what? 1. And finally you are getting x square plus y square is equal to what? A square. Okay, so this particular Cartesian equation of the circle is expressed in terms of another form. One is x is equal to function of theta, y is a function of theta. Here new variable is introduced to make the relation between x and y, and this type of form is called parametric form. Now, how to find the derivative of parametric function? Here theta is called parameter, theta and t is same meaning. If I write here t also, no issue. So suppose x is equal to ft and y equal to gt. X is a function of t and y is also a function of t. So since x is a function of t, so you can find the derivative of x with respect to t. Also, since y is a function of t, so you can get derivative of y with respect to t. Our aim is to find the derivative of, aim is what? Aim is what? To find dy by dx. Derivative of y with respect to x. So how to write dy by dx can be written as dy by dt into dt divided by dx, TDX, which can be expressed dy by dt divided by dx by dt. इसको नीचे ले आओ तो डिवाइड हो जाएगा, it will be interchange, provided dx by dt not equal to 0. So this is the relation, that is dy by d. This relation is finally what? How to find dy by dx? You have to find dx by dt first, and then find dy by dt, and then find dy by dx. So dy by dx equal to dy by dt divided by dx by dt. So this is the particular relation from which we can find dy by dx if our function is expressed in terms of parametric form. Let us start to solve few problems, then clarity will become more. Your clarity towards the topic will be more clear. So start with an example. Your formula is this. Start with a question, particular example. Suppose question is that if x equal to a into theta plus sin theta and y equal to a into 1 minus cos theta, then your aim is to find what is dy by dx. Okay, solution is, since x is a function of theta, so you can find dx by d theta. You can derivative x with respect to theta very easily. What is the derivative of this particular function? A into a is a constant. The derivative of theta you see what is 1, and derivative of sin theta is equal to what? Cos theta. And what is dy by d theta? Again, a is a constant, derivative of 1 is 0, and derivative of cos theta is equal to minus sin theta, minus and minus a plus. Finally, it is a into sin theta. Okay. Now you are going to find what? Dy by dx. To get dy by dx, you are going to utilize this particular formula. Here t means what? Theta. Okay. Therefore, dy by dx equal to dy by d theta divided by dx by d theta. If you put the values, you will get what is dy by d theta? A into sin theta, and what is dx by theta? A into 1 plus cos theta. Okay, and finally, if you simplify it, then you will get dy by d theta is equal to, dy by dx equal to this a 1 plus cos theta can be written as 2 cos square theta by 2. You got in the first year, there is a relation 1 plus cos 2 theta is equal to 1 plus cos 2 theta is equal to what? You know the relation 1 plus cos 2 theta equal to 2 cos square theta. That formula I am applying here. Here theta is there, so it will be theta by 2. Similarly, you know another relation, it is called what? Sin 2 theta is equal to sin theta into cos theta. You got it? And if this is theta, then it will be theta by 2, it will be theta by 2. Okay? So that can be written as, in numerator can be written as a into 2 sin theta by 2 into cos theta by 2. Finally, some term will be cancelled. This one and this one cancel. Sin by cos is equal to what? Tan theta by 2. In this way, you can find the derivative of parametric function. Let us take another question. Another question I am going to solve. There another question, that is question is, if x is equal to, question is if x is equal to a into cot theta plus log tan theta by 2 and y equal to a into sin theta. You are to find dy by dx. Okay, so see how to find. First of all, you have to find dx by d theta. Now this is your x. Okay, so dx by d theta, a is a constant. You have to first find the derivative of cot theta. What is the derivative of cot theta? Minus cosec square theta. And here you can use the chain rule. First you find the derivative of log. The derivative of log, if you consider this is your theta, then log theta equal to 1 by theta form. Here theta means 1 by and theta by 2. And again, you know d theta of tan m theta equal to m into sec square. This constant will be multiplied. Here what happen, again derivative of this with respect to t and respect to this theta. So derivative of again tan theta by 2. What will be the derivative of tan theta by 2? It will be sec square. Here m into sec square. M means what? Coefficient of m means what? Coefficient of theta. Theta is half into sec square. Theta by 2. Okay. Then if you make some calculation, you will get minus cosec square theta by 2 cos square theta plus 1 by tan theta by 2 means cot theta by 2. It will be cos by sin. Cos theta by 2 by sin theta by 2 and half is there, and it will be written 1 by cos square theta by 2. Okay. Now some calculations is required. It will be cancelled with this one, and finally what will be the denominator? Here denominator is what? 2 sin theta by 2 cos theta by 2, and 2 sin theta by 2 cos theta by 2 means sin theta. So here a into 1 by sin square theta plus 1 by sin theta. We can take LCM. It will be sin square theta, and here it will be minus 1 plus sin theta. This is your A. Okay, this is your dx by d theta. This is your dx by d theta. Now you are going to find dy by d theta. You have to find dy by d theta. Dy by d theta is what? Very simple. Right, again here. Dy by d theta is simply a into d theta of sin theta. D theta of sin theta equal to what? Cos theta. So finally you can apply, therefore what is dy by d theta equal to dy by dx is equal to dy by d theta divided by dx by d theta. Substituting the value of dx by d theta is a into 1 sin theta minus 1 divided by sin square theta, dy by d theta is equal to what? A cos theta. Okay, a cos theta, and here a into sin theta minus 1 by sin square theta. So you can do a cancel. Some calculation is required. Sin theta into sin cos theta into sin square theta divided by sin theta minus 1. This is the final answer. This is the final answer of this particular problem. I hope these are the easy type of question. First, x is expressed in terms of some parameter, y is expressed in terms of some parameter, you have to find the derivative of both x and y in terms of that parameter. Find dx by d theta, then dy by d theta, then utilize this particular formula, apply it, there is a trigonometric relations, and you calculate, you will get the result. So I hope this is the way you can solve the such type of problem. So this is the particular the topic parametric function. The question will comes in the examination sometimes. So all of you practice few problems, then you will get a full idea about the particular chapter. I am going to discuss a particular problem related to this particular topic, which is a little different one. Question is that if a relation is what, x to the power 2 by 3 plus y to the power 2 by 3 is equal to what, x to the power 3. This relation is in implicit, that is called in explicit form. Okay, that is Cartesian form. Using, question is that using parametric form, find dy by dx. Directly you can apply derivative of y with respect to express y in terms of x and find the derivative of y. This is an called implicit function, or you can say explicit also. So find dy by dx by directly derivative with respect to x. But here the question is that you have to find the derivative of that particular function using parametric form. So first of all, you reduce this particular Cartesian form into the parametric form. Let x is equal to a cos cube theta and y equal to a sin cube theta. From this is a parametric form, a particular equation. So we are going to reduce this parametric form in terms of Cartesian form and see whether this form and that form are same or not. Here you see, if you here you can find cos cube theta is equal to x by a, and cos theta is equal to x by a whole to the power 1 by 3. And if you squaring, you will get cos square theta equal to what, x by a whole to the power, स्क्वायरिंग करने से क्या होगा, 2 by 3 हो जाएगा. Similarly what, y by a equal to y by a whole to the power 2 by 3 equal to sin square theta. Same process. If you add this equation, then what you will get, since sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to what, 1. So putting the value of sin square theta and cos square theta, you will get sin square theta equal implies sin square theta equal to this one, y by a whole to the power 2 by 3, and this one is x by a whole to the power 2 by 3 is equal to what, 1. And finally you get y to the power 2 by 3 plus x to the power 2 by 3, and a to the power 2 by 3 नीचे दोनों में होगा तो क्रॉस मल्टीप्लाई होने से क्या होगा, will becomes a to the power 2 by 3. That means our original equation, this one, can be expressed in the parametric form. Therefore, the parametric form of the equation, this is your equation number 1. Equation 1 of x equal to a cos cube theta and y equal to a sin cube theta. So finally, this is the Cartesian form and its parametric form is this. Now you are going to find the derivative of this particular function using parametric form. So what you will do, you will find dx by d theta. First you find dx by d theta. Therefore dx by d theta is equal to a बाहर रहेगा. Now what is the derivative of cos cube theta? The d theta of cos cube theta. So cube है power तो 3 cos square theta होगा, and then again derivative of what? Cos theta is what? Minus sin theta. So it will be what? What is the derivative of this? A बाहर रहेगा, 3a cos square theta into minus sin theta, and dy by d theta. What is dy by d theta? Again here same process, 3a sin square theta, and again what is the derivative of, after doing power you are to doing what? Sin theta. What is the derivative of sin theta? Is what? Cos theta. So use the formula of parametric function. Therefore dy by d theta equal to dy d theta divided by dx by d theta, and finally you put your result, that is 3a sin square theta into cos theta is the value of dy by d theta, and value of dx by d theta is 3a minus आएगा बाहर cos square theta into what? Sin theta. So this is the finally you get this particular result. Here some calculation is required, so cancel, and some this one cancel, this to this cancel, and finally you are getting sin theta by cos theta, minus is there, minus tan theta. This is your final answer. So hope you understand. This is another way of solving. Sometimes Cartesian form will be given, and it will ask to you reduce into parametric form and hence find dy by dx. So in this process you can solve such type of problem. There are many questions like that. Suppose अगर question exam में आता है x square plus y square is equal to what? A square. So find dy by dx using parametric form. So first of all you reduce this equation into parametric form and hence find its derivative. So any type of Cartesian form will be given and you are going to reduce into parametric form. Okay, so this is the another method to solve this type of problem. Okay, so I hope you all have understand what actually parametric form is and how to find the derivative of parametric function. I have solved 3 questions and I believe you get an idea how to solve such type of, that is how to find the derivative of parametric function. So in the next class I will continue with more problems related to this parametric function and I will complete this particular chapter. Hope that you understand and you attend my class. Thank you very much. Thank you.